They're moving. Central Square. If you put yourself in their shoes, it's easy to guess where they're going. Criminals like to repeatedly visit the crime scenes, and people who have succeeded once want to replicate their success. Central Square was modeled after the plaza in Waveletter Acropolis. They'll definitely reminisce about their glory days. Fish infected by parasites usually don't look any different from the rest of the school. But when predators appear, parasitized fish are oblivious to the danger and will take risks. Meanwhile, the uninfected fish flee. In that moment, they believe they can defeat their predators. Let's see who's lucky enough to have the privilege of entering Waveletter City.
No doubt about it. That's Waveletter City.
Just as they're about to enter, we should also...
We're lucky to get what we want without any effort.
I knew you couldn't stay out of it. Now you're an observer watching the observers. I'm not surprised. They know I'm special, and they have speculations about my connection to Lemurians. But that's not enough to confirm anything. I let out some information about us knowing how to enter Waveletter City. I also included a tidbit about its treasures and its power surpassing Waveletter Acropolis. Only those who were involved in destroying Whalefall Acropolis would understand what I'm referring to. When it was destroyed, I escaped by sheer chance, but I never saw the invader's face. For years, I hunted for clues. It was the only choice I had, and in time, I fished them out one by one. They were particularly well hidden. If Whalefall City's allure wasn't so powerful, we wouldn't have been able to force them to surface. All we need to do now is wait a little longer.
Miss, Raphael, did you hear the echo? You haven't. Then Aunt Coralia didn't go back to Whalefall City.
How long has it been since the predicted time?
1 hour.
It's too long. No? Okay, let's do that. There are sea fireflies in the water. When disturbed, they emit light. By the way, you're scaring them, cutie. They might die from shock. Just kidding. They're not that fragile. This is a normal bioluminescent phenomenon in certain oceans. There are many transparent creatures in the ocean that don't emit light. They live in the deep sea and play a part in the ocean's ecosystem. Sunlight can't reach them. When I was young, I used flames to play with them. Their transparent bodies would take on the colors that were created when firelight and seawater merged. They're more ethereal. But why did you think of that painting? For Whalefall City, time has never been an issue. I was thinking about how sea fireflies would carry our wishes when they can't speak. Okay. I'll give it a try. Sea fireflies, if they reach Whalefall City, please have them send a message back. This is like an urgent express delivery. Thanks. The tide is rising. It's not safe to stay at the shore. Let's head back. Not every spell works in fairy tales. Miracles always wait until the end of the story. We knew this would happen. When I was a kid, I once heard a bedtime story about the first Lemurian sea god. According to the legend, the sea god disappeared into a golden sea for the sake of Whalefall City. The sea god's lover searched the world, but when she finally found him, he had already entered an eternal slumber. Her tears of blood fell onto the ring that symbolized their covenant, their bond. Then golden waves surged across the sea. A conch-shaped vessel rose from the ocean's depths and drifted toward them. That night, moonlight guided their way. The vessel carried the sleeping sea god and his lover back to Whalefall City. The funeral of the first sea god is the origin of the sea moon ceremony. Yeah, so maybe these legends really did happen. While searching for the mastermind behind the invasion and looting of Whalefall Acropolis, I saw that ring. We lived in the Acropolis of the royal capital, hiding countless treasures unknown even to the Lemurians. That modest-looking ring, however, went unnoticed and soon vanished in the flow of gold and trade. The person who took it knows it's one of Lemuria's most precious treasures now. He'll only exchange it for something more valuable. Of course, this never should have been a deal in the first place. So, I have an idea. Are you willing to... Okay.